this is Miss Liz from Finkelstein Memorial Library Youth Services Department, here with a dot painting craft for children ages 5 to 8. So you're going to receive in your kit what the tools, instead of a brush, are a bunch of cotton swabs. You'll receive also 2 pieces of plain white paper, and you will receive, my kit is already open, like the lids are open, but you'll receive a set of paint pots. You'll have the colors yellow, blue, red, green, and two separate pots of white. And the reason why is that you might want to just do white only, or you might want to mix a color. So just to demonstrate, for example, if you're familiar with your color mixing, red and yellow makes orange, and actually you could also do that too. I'm just doing that. I think when you put it on your paper that'll happen, but I'll try it on the when I do the craft. So if you do something like maybe blue or red, blue with red, that's supposed to be purple. So we'll try that. And you might also want to make a lighter color, like sometimes if you take, for example, a little green and mix it in your white, you're going to get a bit of a swirl, but you'll see that it starts to be a light green. I don't know if you can see that. So white is going to lighten up your color. And look, I have kind of a light green now. So I'll be back in a second and we'll demonstrate the craft. See you in a bit. Hi, so we're back. So I have a setup. I put down some toweling because you might get a bit messy with the paint. I've got my paper. I've got some cotton swabs over here. And just so you know, you could turn your paper the long way. Let me see, that's the long way. It's not showing much in the camera. Or the other way, which is, so you see it looks like landscape, but it's up to you. And for this, there's no specific thing to paint. Anything you want to paint is fine. So very simply, we just take cotton swab, dip it into paint, and start doing dots. I'm just going to kind of do a little bit, so just so you know how to do it. And this is all you have to do. As you see, you've got a bunch of paint when you first apply your cotton swab to your paper, and then it gets a bit drier as you go along. So certainly you could keep dipping it in, and I am sure you are familiar with this already. So I'm just doing as I'm guided. I tend to explain maybe too much, and that's okay. Look here, it's getting fainter. So how about you can try the other side of the swab, get some paint on there. Here's some blue, already did that. So I'm just doing as I'm guided, and that's kind of how I usually do things. It's what you feel moved to do. Ooh, a circle in a circle. How about I get a new swab and I will try yellow. Let's try that. Here we go. So this is just one pattern I'm doing. I need a little bit more yellow. Oh, faster. And how about going outside of that? So, yeah, this is something that people have been doing for years and years, just making a simple painting with dots or lines. That's another thing. Okay, here, hey, if I wanted to do a line because this cotton swab acts like a paintbrush, I could do a line, right? Why not? It's a little bit of a line. Let me try it with green. You can see better. Oh, ooh, look at that. It's looking different. I'm going to try another paint swab, cotton swab. This is the color I kind of mixed with a little white, green in the white. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that is a lighter green. It's kind of neat. Okay, now let me just do a little bit more here. Oh, let me make it dots. Back to the dot painting. All right. So I was talking about mixing a color. So let's take another swab. I'm gonna take a little red. I probably should have left you an empty pot, an empty little spot. All right, here's a little yellow. I'm just gonna do it on the paper. So one end yellow, one end red. I will put down, let's do it over here so you can see, like, actually let me move this. Okay, so here's some yellow. I'm gonna do it right on the paper. Turn it over, let me just put a little red. Let me see, does this turn orange? What do you think? That's still pretty red. Maybe I need more yellow. Sort of. All right, and you could do that. Oh, now it's really red and yellow. I was talking about blue and green. I mean red and blue making purple. Try a little red, and the other side a little blue. Okay, there's some red and some blue. Swirl it. It's kind of purple. All right, let's see. It's very dark purple, so that kind of works. Okay, so this is just me kind of messing around with my painting. Here's some more dots. So my painting is basically it's just dots. But you might want to make a shape, and an easy one could be making a tree. How would you do that? I think for me, I would just do dots, so pretend that's filled in a little bit more. And, oh, I don't have brown. What color would make brown? Actually, well, I think all the colors would make brown, but I'm just going to use go back and use a little green and make a stem. I mean, make the tree trunk. Although now it's looking like a flower. So, hey, so give it a try. It's fun. And I hope to see what you come up with. All right. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to stop and then just come back and say goodbye. Hi again, this is Miss Liz. I'm here with my final painting, which is kind of a demonstration. So here it is. Here's my tree that ended up being on the top, or I started this way with the dots and the lines, a little mixing colors, sort of orange, sort of purple. And here you go. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you make. Have fun. And we look forward to seeing you soon at Finkelstein Memorial Library. Take care. Bye.